For the enterprise, basically we are seeing that security is still a key concern. I think for enterprises or SMEs that can derive a lot of productivity gains or reduction operating costs for deploying Wi-Fi, they have definitely gone ahead to do it. So I think in logistics, in retail and F&B, you could have people, let's say, taking orders through a wireless PDA. I think that we've seen the investment in that area. But certain enterprises, even though there are productivity improvements, let's say banks or government agencies, they're quite reluctant to employ wireless networks because they may not understand the security implications, so they take a conservative stand. They do not, install a wireless network. But as more and more adoption of Wi-Fi in enterprise continues today, I believe that there are already solutions out there that can, bridge the security problem, but maybe a little bit more complex to handle. Let's say, for example, 802.1x security in wireless networks. Generally, there is, in Asia, I think, a lack of regulation with regards to Wi-Fi, which is good because if you look at, conversely, let's say WiMAX, for example, there's a lot of regulatory issues involved, and practically there's not much WiMAX adoption at all. But whereas for Wi-Fi, because it's unregulated, we saw explosive growth since 2002, 2003 when it came on board, and I think today we are moving to even more wireless deployment. I think upcoming 802.11n standard will see adoption be on the increase because it addresses other issues that existing Wi-Fi technologies are unable to provide for the enterprise. We do expect to see an increase in the adoption of enterprise. I think where previously companies might be hesitant because of bandwidth consideration or reliability or scalability issues, 11n standard do address some of those. Again, I think security might still come into play, but I think a combination of 802.11n, combination of wireless management and wireless security solutions, it will really allow the enterprise to deploy those wireless networks in a very secure fashion and yet enjoy the productivity benefits that come from there. I think both will actually coexist pretty well together. We have seen Wi-Fi for the last 5 years. Every year there's some new standard coming out. First it was 802.11b, then you have A and G, and now we're coming with 11n to address different issues that maybe the previous generation did not have. So Wi-Fi in the home, Wi-Fi in the enterprise will continue to be used. WiMAX probably is more applicable to telcos and ISPs, and right now we have seen some limited trials and deployments going. They're probably looking more into, let's say, replacing fixed line or fixed wireless with a new WiMAX once it's being ratified as a standard. We also see them trying to use it as a new alternative to implement the backhaul. But for the last mile, predominantly I think it'll still be Wi-Fi. Partly because the end user machines out there is still like 11B, 11G, and 11N is compatible, and I think we're still waiting for the WiMAX chipsets to come out. Yeah. Broadband penetration in the emerging markets in Asia is still very low. I think some countries may even have less than 5% penetration. So I think the growth is definitely there. You also have opportunities in rural computing, where it's very expensive to pull a cable all the way there. Mobile might be more saturated with voice, and data access may not be fast. So I think the opportunity growth in both the developed markets in Asia is there, as well as the emerging markets as well, and it could very well fuel the increased adoption for the next few years to come.